Take a second, take a listen. Oh yeah. Think the same, but we so different. Oh yeah. Just hear me out. You about to get a little one. You about to get a little.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Good morning, and welcome back to another episode of a Little R&R podcast.
It's your boy Ramont.
And I'm Reese. And we are here today doing something that I've been wanting to do for a little while.
Y'all know this is all him.
We're doing a mukbang. I want to. Oh, I forgot. You don't like to be touched. I'll take that back. Can you insert like cheering,
Sure, friend.
clapping?
Sure.
I'm gonna give you all the notes because I need some insertations. Welcome back. We're coming to you from an undisclosed location in the DMV area, and we're doing a mukbang today. So, y'all know what a mukbang is. I'm not even gonna go over what it is.
But being that we have food and not seafood, is it still considered a mukbang?
Yeah, I think it's just food. Period.
Oh, okay.
That's how I
I
think
I
it
didn't.
is.
I always thought it was seafood. Everyone always had seafood.
Yeah, I was telling somebody about it today, and they were like, "Oh, you should get seafood," and I was like, "Well, there's seafood in the food that we're gonna eat." And you're gonna see us eat the food. So, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I had mentioned once that I had gone to this Black-owned business called FOURK'D in the Clinton area, and I decided that we're gonna eat their food today because I like so much of it. And then there's some of it that I have never ever tried. So I'm gonna go over what we have real quick, just
Shit.
because.
Why don't we just go one by one as we're eating the
Okay, because I'm gonna have to refer back to because some stuff I haven't had. So where you want to start?
Bitch, I don't know. Also, we're still going to record and have a podcast. Y'all not just going to sit here and watch us eat.
No.
I'm gonna feel as if that's a little.
That's weird.
Okay, so since you went there, what is that?
Oh my god! So these are. I gotta read the ingredients.
Ingredients?
Not ingredients, but what's in it because it just. So these are their surf and turf egg rolls that has shaved ribeye, sautéed shrimp, smoked Gouda, and there's a mumbo sauce, the red sauce over there.
There's two of them.
Yeah, you get one and I get one. But I don't
Oh,
know.
okay. I thought I was saying like
Two different ones.
Yeah.
No.
So
Ramont wants to be, I guess,
Okay,
politically correct. He wants to have plates. I was just gonna eat. See, well, look at the shrimp. It came out. We're gonna put it back in. Put it back in.
that's what she said. Can I get a paper towel too?
Absolutely. We have paper towels here because I am a paper towel king. Like I have issues.
What I want to say, since we have like food and like you, a weird thing popped in my head, and it deals with like customer service and being that you had to go and purchase this food and actually like deal with people and everything like that. So I was thinking like how like celebrities and recording artists are like customer service representatives. It was just this random ass thought. So I thought this because they have to work, one, all depending on their like what type of artist they are. They may or may not like what they do. When you think about it, of course they're producing a product. Either if I'm a singer, of course I gotta do albums and everything like that, and I hope that they sell. But in a way, they still answer to the consumer.
Very true.
So, like, if they don't like your album, in these consumers, us, we'll tell you like, oh no, that album sucked.
That
This,
ain't
that,
gonna
and
work.
the third.
Right.
And when you think about, they got a manager, somebody that tell them, no, you can't say that. You can't do. Okay, you
PR person,
right?
yeah.
You're gonna go to this press conference, and this is what you're gonna say, or you just can't say nothing at all. But it's just like they answer to they have to produce a product, and people buy this particular product, so they just work in customer service.
So celebrities are customer service agents. That's the lesson for the day. Y'all work for us.
Well, in a way,
They do. I agree.
I mean,
I didn't ate my egg roll friend.
well, I was talking.
That's probably my favorite product on their menu. It's just so good to me. And I will say every bite that I've ever, like every time I have one, every bite has a little bit of everything in it. I can appreciate that.
It's good. You finished like the whole egg roll.
Just a half.
No, I'm saying the one that you. Oh, okay.
You were talking, right? Don't rush. We got plenty to go around. So how has your week been? Oh my God, this is a lot of food now that I'm really looking at it. Like, damn. But we gonna eat it. To go trace. Where's Omari when you need him?
She's been happy on this episode. So week overall. So the people don't know, you knew, like I had a tooth pulled. Shout out to my dentist for pulling it because I didn't really feel anything.
Okay, good.
Outside of now when he was doing it, I felt like the bitch had like he was mad at me for something. You know, like I cussed him out. Like I spit on him or something like that. Like he was up in there, and I was just like, "Sir,
Not up in there."
And
Smoked wing. Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine.
I'm rushing. I'm hungry.
Okay.
I've been waiting for this, y'all. I've been waiting for this. Look, I've been waiting.
You should have had
a
a snack before we recorded. So hold
that.
yourself over.
I didn't understand. I don't understand snacks. So I'm ready to eat. I'm ready to eat. Did you want your phone? Are you okay with it being way over there?
Okay, I don't know.
Okay.
I ain't had time to get myself situated.
This man will act like I am fucking a podcast villa. Villa.
Now your whole house, a podcast house. At least you're a villa. They cute. So my tooth was pulled. I wasn't in the best of moods with it being pulled because, of course, there's certain things that you can eat and drink, you know, after. Some of the pain did come, like, after the fact, after, I guess, all the numbing and stuff wore off. I'm not missing a side tooth like some of the people out there, so I don't have to worry about that. What? You missing a side tooth?
No. But for those that are...
This was a wisdom, so I'm good. This was a wisdom tooth.
You ever heard the term, some things are better left unsaid? Not this time.
Okay, pass my phone. I forgot my volume's still out.
I was like, whose phone is
it to go
off? Okay. So you got to, so are you like 100% better now?
Yeah, I'm way better now.
You can eat whatever you want?
No, it's still healing. So I stay away from like, maybe like a hard chip or something like that. Something that I would like feel it. But for the most part, I'm good.
Can I jump in about chips? I love chips, right?
I know.
So
Can you pass me a wing?
Sorry.
Where are the manners?
I really don't have none. You're done with this?
Yes. We can
Are you going to take one home?
Yes.
Thank you.
Am I allowed? I mean, so am I allowed?
We're going to slide them over here when we're done. Not that we don't like them, but we're just done with them for now. Speaking of chips, so I feel like a chip connoisseur. I love chips, right? And so, what do you think? Are you still, okay. So I love chips, and my homegirl from work, Nikki M, she knows who she is. Her husband also likes chips, so we share chips, right? So he'll, like, if he goes and finds a really good chip. So I had went to 7-Eleven and saw that they had a hot mustard Dorito. And the thing was, it didn't really give...
I'm not too keen on trying new flavors like that.
Really? Oh, I will try it. It's the only one, so there's a zesty ketchup, and you know I'm not trying that. It's disgusting. Put the mambo sauce on there. How's that?
It's good.
Okay.
They're not spicy. I thought they would be. They look like they would be, but they're not.
I like smoked. So they have fried wings too, but I like their smoked wings. Much better. And I feel like fried wings are fried wings. Like, anyway, so all that to say, I really like the hot mustard Doritos, but I'm not. So I got her husband a bag of the zesty ketchup, but I'll never try them because that just sounds disgusting. Ketchup. What do you want to try next?
I don't know. I'm following your lead.
Okay. Oh,
This is some fat shit.
I threw it. Is it? I love it. So let's try. You like deviled eggs, right? Let's try the Eastern Shore deviled eggs. So they have crab, shrimp, and obey. Yeah. So the thing is, you might be a little biased because you and your, excuse me, that was a little bit of a burp in there. Sorry. You and your husband make a really good deviled egg. So you might be a little biased, but I think they're pretty good. The one thing I don't like about going anywhere is, and I get it, the tail should be, I hate the tail on the shrimp.
I don't know if it's for, like, I cook my shrimp depending on the size and the type. I'll cook it with the shell on. Like it doesn't.
They say it
bother
stays big that way.
Honestly, maybe it does. Maybe it does. It probably does. But for how I can see that. I'm not gonna argue that. Okay, friend.
That was so good. I'm gonna tell you a secret. I had some yesterday. These are better. From the same place. But these are better. I don't know what it was about the ones. Not that I didn't like them.
They're no different from the ones that we make.
They're good. What do you
put
want?
shrimp on? Yeah, we do put shrimp on ours.
Oh yeah.
We don't do. Did we do crab meat? We haven't done crab meat. Yes, we have.
I don't know.
We did crab meat on the last ones.
Okay, let's try one of these pastas.
Which one?
You pick one. Let's do the vegan thing because neither one of us have had that. So they have.
Well, I'll be honest. I've never had fork a day in my life.
Right. But
I don't know these people.
So this is their Cajun vegan bowls: Cajun vegan sausage, sweet corn, Yukon Gold, potatoes, broccoli, green beans, Cajun garlic herb sauce.
Well, you know I don't eat corn, so we can start there.
Okay,
So I'll
it's
try
gonna
the
be
sausage.
all in my teeth.
You wanted to do this though.
Eat it. Vegan sausage. I don't know that I've ever had it.
I have. It's good.
I want a little potato with my sausage. This is so much fun to me.
Why?
I love it. I just like to eat first. And then just all of the things that are coming out of my mouth are funny to me. But I'm really talking about like food.
So what have you been up to, friend?
So I have.
You know what? Never mind. Vegan sausage.
You don't like it?
I'm still chewing it. That's an issue. I just think it's chewy. It could just be a vegan sausage. Like I've had the Beyond sausage before, but it's been a while. So I think it's just chewy.
I will say this. I have a lot to say. I have been in a I don't give a fuck mentality, mood for like a couple weeks.
Damn, you okay? You PMSing?
I think so. I don't know.
Oh, damn.
It's really like the potato is good. I love potatoes though. I'm gonna try to. Do you like broccoli?
I ate the broccoli.
You ate it already? It was good? You had a big piece or a small piece?
Small piece. Like that sauce right there.
Okay. Is the sauce given? Yeah, I just don't give a like. I just don't give a fuck.
Well, what triggered this? Like, what happened?
And that's the thing. It's nothing that has happened.
You woke up like this?
Definitely.
Oh.
Giving Beyonce vibes. I woke up like I don't give a fuck, and so I just kind of been like and then things annoy me. Like people, and I've said this before.
Friend, you've been going through.
But like people that get on, it's catch-22 because I'm kind of doing it right now, ranting. But like sometimes people have this whole like, okay, so I follow this girl who does she does traveling. She's like a blogger, whatever you want to call it. So
A blogger.
Blogger.
Yeah, because you're not reading it.
right, okay. That potato was good. I'm gonna eat that corn later because I don't want that all in my teeth.
Okay.
But it's good. I guess if I was vegan, I would. It's not my thing. I wouldn't go there to get it. The potato's good. So she's going through a divorce.
Okay.
And so she does this whole video of her like crying and now I'm moving and I'm packing my things and don't hate him. Girl, go through your divorce.
It's what they do.
It's annoying.
It's what they do. But you have to think about it to play devil's advocate here, because I know how you strongly feel about it. But
So good. Their strawberry tea is freaking amazing. They have
which one am I drinking?
that is their pineapple lemonade, which is
Okay.
good too. It's a little tart. If you like tart, it definitely, but that's strawberry lemonade.
Like that is
you
their
done?
like yeah, I'm done. Like that is their job. So you
And people care, obviously.
yeah, people definitely People definitely care, which is why they continue to do it. And now everyone is so invested. This?
Over.
This?
The sauce.
This?
Yeah.
Okay. So much. Use your words.
I was trying not to interrupt you.
No, you're fine. But that's... What is that?
I'm about to tell you. Go ahead.
But I'm saying, like, that's why they do it. Like, people are invested, and it's part of their job. Like, they have to tell the story. It's kind of like reality TV. Like, you gotta watch them go through it type of thing.
I get it. Okay, so these are cauliflower wings. Spicy.
Wings? That don't look like no wing.
Right. It gives a...
Because it's
people
fried.
that don't eat wings.
So why you get us that? We eat wings. So
I got us to smoke wings. I got this to try because I never tried
We
it.
got 2 vegan dishes and some wings. You should have got more wings than the cauliflower. You ate it by
This is a
itself.
serving size.
This is a serving size. Y'all vegans be eating like this. Any vegan? Chime in the comment. This is a lot.
But I like it. So...
Bitch, can you imagine I'm home from the club and this is what you got?
I didn't even shout out the chefs at Fork. So they have Derrick, Shay, and Sean. I love Shay. She is the only female there. It's good. It has good flavor.
It is good.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
is good.
So shout out to Shay because Shay, I just think
Let me go in there.
she just. So Derrick told me to try it. That's lemon pepper, I think, some sauce.
Oh, so it's gonna give me like a lemon pepper wing.
I didn't even think about that, but you're right. Shut up. So Shay, I feel like Shay is just, she's just super sweet.
Oh, it's sticky. Probably like a honey lemon pepper.
It bounced back, bitch. Is it good? Mm-hmm. So Shay, I think, is just super sweet. Derrick is super funny. And Sean be serious sometimes. But then his personality, the more and more I go, his personality comes out a little bit more. So shout out to them because they're amazing people. They are Black owned. They are 3 friends that have been friends for, I don't know how long they've been friends, but they've been friends for a long periodical time. They have a restaurant together, so that says a lot. And they make good food.
I could definitely pop these in the air fryer for a cute little snack.
That is. And I feel healthy. I feel slim eating that. So I wanted to, I don't want to get full because we still got more stuff to eat. I wanted to give you your flowers again.
Who?
You.
Oh.
Who else is here?
I'm like, who, friend?
So
I thought you were just saying it in general.
I was talking to a friend of mine. You want any more?
No, this isn't.
I was talking to a friend of mine who also does a podcast, and we were just having a general conversation, and then we got into. He was telling me that.
Gotta get another napkin.
He was telling me that podcasting for him cost a lot because of just different expenses. They were shooting outside of a studio and
absolutely not.
Transportation and just a lot of things that
My
they were
God.
doing. Stop it. This is what other people go through and whatever. But I'm so appreciative that you are, and I've said it before, Ramont is the type of person that is going to, that looks so good. Oh my God. Ramont is the type of person that is going to figure it out. And if he can't figure it out, he's still going to figure it out. And so I think that is what has kept our experience with podcasting less expensive than others.
Yep.
Because when he was telling me numbers, I was just like, whew. Literally, whew. Because if I would have had the conversation with him before and he would have been like, oh yeah, it costs this and that, I probably would have never come to you and been like, hey, let's try this because I'm not going to pay all that. So I thank you because you do a lot of the technical shit.
And I'll shout out to all the other podcasters that are friends of mine that I've spoken to prior to us starting. And I asked them, like, what do they do? Like, I knew they weren't going to a studio and everything like that, but they were producing good content and it sounded good. And they would send me the links as far as, like, the tools that they use, how they edit, and and everything like that. So that's why, like,
But thank y'all too.
I didn't want to go to a studio. Like, they said that's an expense.
I didn't even think about it.
But his podcast is probably monetized though, right?
I don't think so, but I don't want to assume.
Okay.
So, I don't know. This is their Rasta pasta. And I've had this, but I had it a while ago.
Okay.
We probably should, well, it don't matter.
Let me get a shrimp. There's one of them over here. Okay. Child.
I've had it before, but I just haven't had it in a while. So one thing also about Fork, just for the viewers and you, Ramont, just in the event that you're ever in the area, they're open Thursday through Saturday. They have really good breakfast as well. Maybe one day we can do breakfast on a Saturday.
Oh my God.
But I'm saying we don't have to do it on air.
How come when I wanted to eat on air, you told me no, and then we end up here? I think I had food, and I was like, I'll just eat while we're recording. You was like, no. It's okay.
Because you didn't have enough for me, maybe?
No, it was food in the house.
No.
Okay, got it.
We do things with a purpose. We're supporting a Black-owned business. We're sharing with our family, friends, and viewers. And that's enough of a reason. That was weird. Oh yeah, they're open Thursday through Saturday. And they sometimes have specials during the week. So that's typically what I will go. Like I'll go to for lunch for the office on a Thursday. And I usually eat off of their specials menu. It'd be good. Also speaking of podcasts, though, you know the I Am Awards just happened recently. So I wanted to, let me see if I can, I write down things that I just can't, I don't have a great memory. So I had went to a panel discussion with Patrick Ian Polk. Is it Ian Patrick Polk or Patrick Ian? I think it's Patrick Ian. Patrick Ian Polk, who is the creator of Noah's Ark. And then also there was Daryl Stevens, Jensen Atwood, and Rodney Chester. So three of the characters. It was Noah, Wade, and Alex from Noah's Ark. They were on the panel. And then Nico Anan, I want to say his last name is, from P Valley. He led the discussion. Really, really good discussion. And I met some other podcasters, which was really, really cool. So
Look at you.
I know. I was not very, but I was social. So I think I texted the group. He does podcasts as well, but I think he also has his own website. Ronald Matters did a Me on Me.
He does have a podcast.
He did a Me on Me though. He pulled up and was like, "Hey," and I was just like, "Whoa!" Like we've known each other via social media, but we had never met. So shout out to Ronald Matters. Meeting him was great. I also bumped into an old friend, Sarone, but Sarone just recently started a...
Excuse me. I wasn't supposed to do that?
Sarone just recently...
Listen, we eating.
Started a podcast with a friend of his. It's called...
Fuck, I'm supposed to do.
It's called Straight Up Real Talk Show.
Yeah, like I farted or something.
Check their podcast out. They it's always interesting to watch other podcasts where that is similar to ours with regard to just the setup. Like it's two of them, it's two of us. But it's just so different. And I can really, really appreciate that. So yeah, check them out. And then also, so I knew Sarone. Me and Sarone knew each other back from Washington State. So it was great to bump into him, catch up with him or whatnot. And then Eric from Hung Up Pod. So I mentioned Hung Up Pod before. Really dope podcast as well. But me and Eric have been on lives together. We've done things on Instagram, just having general conversation. But I finally met him in person.
Pasta or onion? I like an onion. Is that onion?
That's onion.
I don't know eating that.
I don't want it. So yeah, was able to meet some other creatives, and it was a really dope event. I did not go to the I Am Awards, so that's another thing that I was kind of like thinking about. Somebody reached out and was like, Well, why aren't you going?
You have FOMO?
No.
Oh, okay.
Literally, I didn't want to go. I just didn't want to go anymore. Like, I wanted to go initially, but then wasn't in the mood. Like I said, I kind of been in a funk, so I was just kind of like, I don't want to go. I don't want to be around people. So I didn't go. But I felt really like liberated in just saying I don't want to go versus having to find or think of a reason or whatever. Like,
That's good.
yeah, I just didn't want to go. But it was dope. So I did my I was like, let me shout them out because it was a dope event from what I've heard, the pictures that I've seen, and the purpose is really great. The purpose is really great because they're celebrating us. So for those of those that don't know, the I Am Awards was sponsored by Speak Out, which is a nonprofit community engagement organization representing more than 6,000 same gender loving men and women of color since 2017. Speak Out has served as a safe space for creating meaningful connections through the LGBTQ plus community. The mission of Speak Out is to educate, support, and connect the LGBTQ plus community of color through social media engagement, mentorship, personal empowerment, and health awareness. Why are you shaking your head now? Speak Out was founded by Mr. Antonio Driver. And then the I Am Awards, it featured a black tie. So it was this month, it was April. Black Tie Fundraising Gala, an awards program that celebrates the accomplishments of Black LGBTQ plus people who have significantly contributed to enhancing the quality of life of the minority LGBTQ community and who have demonstrated a commitment to social change. So, shout out to them for doing great things. Absolutely. And all of that. Also, on the strength of podcasts, I am in love with a new podcast not new, but a podcast that I've just recently gotten into. What? Angie Martinez. Have you listened to her?
No.
I love Angie Martinez now.
Okay.
JT was on her podcast. And you know how JT got on there?
How did JT get on there?
She DM'd her and said, I want to be on your show.
Oh.
I'm a DM her and tell we want to be on her show.
Okay. Let me know how it goes.
You got to come.
Yeah, let me know how it goes. How the DM goes.
Okay, let me tell you what this is.
It looked like a lobster pasta.
It's not your girl's Alfredo. It's butter seared lobster, grilled chicken, and sauteed shrimp, and a Henny garlic cream. Henny. So that brings me to another. Speaking of JT, when you think of JT, you think of who?
City Girls.
Right, Young Miami.
City Girls.
You don't think of Miami?
City Girls. Like why like I gotta automatically think of Carisha. Like I can't just think of City Girls?
Yeah, you can think I asked the question, you gave the answer. So the question was, so I was at work and I wrote this question down. And this is what I hate about myself. I remember exactly what I wrote it down on. It was a yellow sticky. And I know where I wrote it. It was yellow line sticky, and I wrote it in the corner. Like this, if this was a sticky, it would be in this little corner. Anyways, me and Q, shout out to Q, female. We were talking about JT, and we were talking about Carisha, and just, how different things have happened for both of them.
Messy.
It happens.
Oh, and you're licking your fingers.
It happens. This is about to be a mouthful. Hold on. It's so good. I haven't had that before. Yeah, I'm a napkin person. I love napkins. Did I have one on my face?
I could have checked for you. Okay.
I felt like it was on my chin. So the question was kind of like, okay, we do this podcast, right? Mm-hmm. And I always say this. You can tell me what your thoughts are. But I always say, Ramont is the face. And I'm not taking anything away from my looks, because whatever. And, well, not that you're the face. I think that people see you as the face. Like, they see you and they're like, ooh, Ramont is the hot one. And Reese is the funny one, right? So taking those two things, right? if that was what the world was to think. An opportunity comes to you to do something outside of the pod. You would take advantage of it, right? If it worked for you, if it aligned with whatever, right?
If it was completely different from the podcast.
So,
Like your acting is completely different from the podcast.
right. Right.
So people come to you for acting.
So, how would you feel if someone came to you on the strength of, like, the podcast? Like, we listen to your podcast, we love it, but we want to use you for X, but we don't want Reese. Like, whatever they're using you for.
Is it podcast related?
If it was, say they said, hey, we're doing a panel and we want you. Podcast panel. But we want you. We don't want Reese.
Then they don't want me.
Right. So I guess that kind of answers the question. I can't. And so the sad thing is I can't.
Like, it just would have to be something different from podcasts. Like, Carisha's out here acting. That's different from them rapping.
Right. True
But
story.
while JT was incarcerated, Young Miami was doing features and everything like that. Like, she has. JT has like features by herself. You know, so
I want to taste this lobster.
maybe it just all depends on what type of rapper that they're looking for at that particular time for that feature or whatever the case may be.
So then that's what I'm saying. So I feel like it's a catch-22, right? So you couldn't come to me on the string like, oh, we want you and not Ramont, and it be like if it was a specific, I don't know how to eat lobster, y'all.
Like if someone invited you on their podcast and you went. Like it was like, Reese, we want you to come on our podcast. Like, you know, as a guest, you know, but I don't know.
Well, that's kind of happened. Well, it wasn't a guess, but I've done lives. But I think this is messy. It's irritating me now.
It's a mukbang.
But it's good. I would consult with you, depending on what it was. Like, if it was like, hey, we want you to come and talk about... But, yeah, if they were just like, we just want you to come and talk about your podcast, sir. I don't do this by myself, so I can't.
Yeah, you couldn't come in and talk about the podcast, but if they just wanted you as a guest on the show to
talk about acting or something.
I mean, just to talk about random shit. Like,
that's kind of weird,
what?
I think. To have me come on and talk about, I don't know. We're going to double back on this conversation because Q had a really good, the way that she formed it, the question, I wrote it down, but I don't remember. So that just means we need to bring her back on so that we can have the conversation.
okay, cool.
That was good too. What's lobster supposed to give them?
Huh?
People be acting like lobster is so, I mean, it's good.
I don't care for it that much.
You know, I'm not a big scallops person. I hope they can't see all those napkins over there. But,
All mine in front of me.
we're different.
Oh, okay.
You only have one.
Two. Okay. Because you messy.
What else do you want to try?
I don't know. I'm following your lead.
Let's do the chips and the it's actually really good. Let me tell you what it is. It is the collard green dip in wonton chips. Smoked turkey, collards, onions, peppers, and Parmesan cheese. Delicious.
What?
It's a dip. It's a collard, the one right there, sorry.
This?
The
This?
dip, yeah. So I talked about that.
What's in
it? Smoked turkey, collard greens, onions, peppers, and Parmesan cheese.
It's about to get a little dicey.
I have a question. This isn't one of your questions for the day, but I have a question. Do you think that people know when they're ugly? Ooh, that's so Do you think that people know when they're unattractive? Sorry. What? Sorry.
Friend, you really gotta work on your wording.
I wrote down unattractive, but
and you just said ugly. Do people know when they're ugly? Let's go with that.
Look at these chip shots. I think they're house made. I'm living out all of my fantasies. Oh, these are actually good by themselves.
Yeah, here y'all go. So I'll say this. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
I knew you were going to start there.
So I can't say, oh, I'm unattractive until someone
tells you that you're unattractive?
Someone tells me I'm unattractive, and then it's someone close to me, like a parent or someone that you're in a relationship with, that tells you like you're unattractive or picks out all your flaws and uses them against you, and then you start to.
They're ugly.
There are some traumatized kids that
you're right.
that believe like they're ugly, they're this and that because their parents have told them that, and that's all that they know. So they don't. Every time they look at themselves, they don't like themselves, or they don't feel attractive. So
that's not my question.
But no.
Do you think that people?
No.
To me,
because you find people cute that I think is unattractive, so they probably think they're cute. Because you'll probably walk up and like, oh, you cute, and I'll be like, no, he's not. And then in his head, he think he cute, and I'll be like, no, he's not. And
me and my friend Rennie, all the time, she'd be like, oh my god, this person is so, and I'd just be like, girl, look, dang. But no, I don't. Okay, so you're giving me very political answers. I think that people know.
No,
that they're ugly.
No, because it's people that we deem ugly, but they have.
I'm not saying from my standpoint that they're ugly. I'm saying that.
So like, I mean, but how would they know that they? How would they know that they're ugly? But they can think that they're cute. Like that's what I'm saying. Like.
I feel like when I look in the mirror,
just because you think that person is ugly,
it's not about me. I'm taking
it
myself.
It is about you.
No, I'm saying.
So
do you think?
No, they do not.
People,
no, absolutely no.
You don't think people know that they ugly?
No.
Baby, sometimes I get up this morning. Sometimes I get up in the morning and I look in the mirror and I be like, ooh, one of those days.
That just means I can't do nothing. Day.
I can't do nothing about it, but that's where I'm at. Ugly. He doesn't like that one. I like it. Oh shit.
I like the chips, but I can't do the dip.
It's too thick. I think people know. How to know? Like who?
And then, like, are you talking like having a bad day, or they just? They've been that way all their life. which one are you saying?
Both.
On a bad day, yeah, I know when I'm having a bad day, and if somebody say, "Damn, bitch, what's wrong, bitch?" It's just a bad day. But
so what you're saying is you don't think
every day ain't a bad day. Like when I go out, like if you see me at the gym. A bitch might be ugly, Shit, the colors might not match. I might have a hat on, like it
down the sides. We gonna clear the table, friend. This is like dessert, so we're gonna eat that last. Okay. No, you can put it there. Sorry, I know you don't like to be touched.
It was really great. You're just aggressive with it. Okay, sorry. That friend, you can't. No, I mean, no.
So these are just sides: greens, mac.
So I don't eat collard greens, right?
Okay, that's fine. I'll eat them for us.
I'll try them. Oh,
don't try them if you don't like them. Then you don't like them.
I haven't had collard greens in like 2 years.
Why not? What
Texture.
happened? Let's see. I like them.
You still eat them.
But how, like, at what point did you decide, okay, I don't like the texture anymore?
2 years ago. Had collard greens. I didn't like the texture. I tried them again during the holidays. I said, nope, it's not working for me.
Did you eat them when you were younger?
Yeah. Up until 2 years ago, I did not like.
This bitch said 2 years ago. Like, I can't hear. I heard you, but I just don't understand. Like, well, I guess I do understand because I used to.
Because if I told you 2 years ago, you're asking all the questions that deal with a timeline. Did you eat them growing up? Yes. Up until 2 years ago, I did not like collard greens.
I like collard greens. Do you eat mac and cheese? 2 years ago. One of the girls at work, she was like, "This is the best mac and cheese I've ever." This girl was.
Maybe she ain't never had mac and cheese before.
She's Hispanic, so
Oh, yeah, she ain't never had mac and cheese.
not real mac and cheese.
Probably that Kraft from the blue box.
Kraft ain't horrible. I've had it before.
You sound like you still have it now.
No, I hope not.
You still advocating for it?
I just don't want to shit on them because it's not bad. You want more? I think we had a lot.
Is Kraft going to cut off our show?
They might. Or they might want to monetize a bitch. Okay. So you run with the narrative that ugly people don't know that they're ugly. I'm going to say
They do.
they should.
Wow. Wow.
Why should they know?
No, I said wow. I really don't want to know your why because I feel it's going to go left real quick.
No, I just feel like, I mean, yeah.
But who are you to say that I'm ugly?
This ain't got nothing to do with me. Or
But
you.
I just don't understand. Like, do
I
ugly
have-
people
I have an
know that they're-
opinion.
Do ugly people know that they're ugly? But you're saying I feel as if they should know. But if
know what it is
if
for
they
me?
don't feel as if they're ugly, then like, who are we to try to tell them that they're ugly?
I hear your point, but I'm just simply saying I think that ugly people should acknowledge that they're ugly. They're unattractive. Unattractive is the word, not ugly. Sorry.
So if I'm ugly, and I know
Unattractive.
I'm ugly, unattractive, whatever, and I walk up to you like, excuse me, I know I'm not the best looking guy here, but
I don't need you to lead with it.
What? But you need me to acknowledge it.
I
because
want you
want
to
me
know for
so,
yourself.
Okay, so why can I? Okay, I know for myself. So I know I'm not the best looking guy here, but I would like to get to know you. And what you going to say? I don't talk to ugly niggas?
I would say
whatever, friend. You ain't shit.
let me tell y'all. So I'm at the panel discussion, right? Me and this gentleman are having just general conversation. And he just general conversation. He was like, we should hang out. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. He was like, are you dating? And I said, I said, I would say that I'm dating. He was like, a bunch of people or
Damn,
right,
a hoe.
a little bit. And I was like, I wouldn't say a bunch because I feel like, damn, that was, ask me when we're out, maybe. I don't know. But if he needed to know. So I was like, not a bunch. And he was like, oh, okay. And I was like, so did you want to exchange numbers or what? He was like, I'll give you my Instagram. I said, okay. And I was thrown back. I'm like, first of all, you initiated this. I didn't come to you, number one. Number two, social media. Like,
But I told you, like, there are people that communicate better on social media than they do via the phone.
so then
Well, shit, it's still on the phone, but you get it, man.
I get it. I'm not like you. I wouldn't have attacked you with your own stuff. But anyway. So then he puts his handle or whatever you want it and clicks follow from my phone.
Bitch.
Right.
I ain't got to follow you to send you a
let
message.
me see what I'm looking, whatever.
Unfollow.
So I grab my phone back and I unfollow. But then I'm scrolling. This man had a whole man.
That's why I gave you the Instagram.
And I was just like, So I'm assuming that because I followed and unfollowed, it still registered on his account.
No.
Well, I'm assuming because I didn't give him mine, but he did send me a message. And he was just like, hey, you know, when were you free? And
It
I
probably popped up in the notifications, but if he would have went into the app, he wouldn't have been there anymore.
I don't know. Anyways,
I'm just saying.
so he hit me with a message. He was like, hey, you know, when did you have time to get together? I said, nothing, because I'm not interested. But I just thought it was really weird, one, that you have, like, I don't know, you lead into a conversation, like getting to know me and wanting to know if I'm dating other people and all of that, but then you want to exchange Instagrams, one, and then you have a whole man. Stop. That's weird. Right? Or is it not? Or is it just me?
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
I'm surprised you let it go that far. What is this?
Sweet potato casserole.
Okay.
What do you think it was?
I don't know. You just be opening containers.
I know what it is. Oh my God. It's like dessert to me. I love it. Might be, I don't know. I don't know what your aesthetic is when it comes to food for real. Compromising versus settling. This has been on my mind a lot. In dating. So I was talking to Rennie. We were talking about like dating and just like compromising versus settling. Is there a line?
Mm-hmm. The line is you
Actually, let me give you a scenario.
I don't need a scenario. You're no longer compromising. You're settling. Like when you settle for something, you feel like a piece of you is missing. You're not happy
Can I
in
give
what
you a
it
scenario?
is. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. I feel like this is my like time to kind of get things off my chest. I told you I've been going through a lot.
Oh, I
didn't
know this was the Reese episode. Go ahead. I apologize, friend. Let me give you the space and opportunity. You have the floor. Oh, you want more?
I need more. So, you meet someone and they're attractive,
Okay.
but they're attractive, but they're not your type, right? It's not like you could see them, and if they didn't speak to you, you would just see them, right? It wouldn't be like
Okay.
But they approach you, the conversation is good, you genuinely enjoy the conversation and getting to know them. Do you feel like you're settling or compromising because...
That's trying something new.
Okay. Not the shimmy.
I'm trying something a little different.
Okay.
Like if I normally like
If you normally date light-skinned guys and he's dark-skinned.
right, I'm trying something new, trying something different. Because light-skinned guys has not been working out for me, so I'm trying something new.
Is that a compromise?
It's trying something new.
Okay. So you meet someone...
Like
What if I...
Like a compromise is he only got one pair of jeans, but I'm gonna buy him some more jeans. So, and I like everything else about him, but I know he only be wearing this one pair of jeans every time we go out. So that's compromising. That's not settling. That's compromise.
That is exiting.
That's all he got. Look, he's minimalist. He's very fine. He doesn't really go out like that. So he just has this like one pair of jeans.
And he has slacks.
Other than that, he has slacks and he has sweatpants. So he only has like one pair of jeans. Like they just his go-to. They fit. They're not raggedy. They're fine. He washes them. But
Is it weird that I don't like... I'm sorry.
Go take your truth.
I can't now. Okay.
Moving on. Go ahead. So yes, dating a different complexion is trying something new.
Okay. What about height? What if height
Trying
like,
something new.
Is it? Okay.
Like to say
So I
that
should be trying new things,
To
'cause-
say like if you usually date tall people and then you end up dating a short person because you're trying something new, you get into a relationship and the first time you get into the argument, it's like, I should have never dated your short ass. Well, bitch, like I didn't just get short. I was short when you
you met
approached
me.
me. You know what I mean? So you can't do it like, oh, I settled for this short nigga. Like, no, you didn't settle for me. You got options.
So what is settling to you then? Because I feel like I'm trying to really determine where the line is and what is genuinely settling and what is compromise. I think for me, settling would be being with someone that I don't necessarily find attractive.
Settling is, again, you know. My thing is, you know that you're settling because you've given up, pretty much. Like, I guess this is good. I guess this is as good as it's gonna fucking get for me. Here I am with your ass, so I gotta make this work. Compromise is give and take. Give a little, take a little, but it can't be about your physical. Like, it can't be about things that you can't change. I can't change my complexion. I can't change my height. You know what I mean? So it's personality. Is more maybe personality. It would be like settling. Like if a person is lazy and they don't want to do anything, and you ask them over and over and over, and you just like, well, I guess, he still talk to me nice. So what? He sit on the couch all day. When he come home and he don't say enough, and he don't give me compliments,
That's settling.
but he doesn't hit me. I guess it's fine, but you're not happy. So you're selling. You're staying here just for the sake of what?
It's the very demure.
Yeah,
I mean, hit me.
Because that's, I mean, when you think about how a person like go through the motions in their head, like trying to make it sound, yeah.
You want both of these?
Just one.
Okay.
Trying to make it sound good to themselves.
Which one you want?
Frank, just give me one.
Some people are visually.
I'm not doing this.
Some people are visually.
Just give me one. That's you. You're visually. You pick the one you want, and then give me the one that you did not pick.
I'm gonna take the smaller one.
Girl, you done? Thank you. So, like, to me, that's what it is.
Okay. I can get it. I can get with it. Do you think you're vulnerable?
Always.
You think so?
Wow, you disagree?
I don't think that you're. I think that you might be vulnerable, like when you're by yourself. Like, I don't really seem
I'm a very emotional person.
mean.
Oh, wow.
Not mean.
No, you already said it. Can't take it back.
I can.
You can't, because I'll just play the clip over and over.
I
I'll put it on
misspoke.
loop.
I misspoke. When you say emotional, what do you mean?
I'm in tune with my feelings.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me too. When I think emotional, I think of like processing through being sad or upset or.
Yeah.
Do you cry? Well, everybody cries, but.
I process through my feelings.
You what?
Process through my feelings.
Okay. Good to know. So you're okay with being vulnerable?
Yeah. Depending on who the person, who I'm being vulnerable with. Now, don't everybody get it.
Of course not. Okay. What do you feel is your superpower? I feel so messy.
I can plan something.
You do that well.
How about it?
Oh,
Are these my 5 questions? Oh, shit.
but okay. So, what is the opposite of a superpower? I looked it up and it couldn't come up with anything. I didn't get an answer that made sense to me. But so what's the thing that's your superpower? You can plan, but what do you think is your like? I guess your downfall, maybe.
I'm a procrastinator.
Me too. It's so weird the way that we see things because I wouldn't have thought that you were a procrastinator.
Bitch. Bad.
Real bad.
Real bad. I work better, like, if something is due Tuesday at 12 o'clock, I started at Tuesday at 7 a.m.
Oh, ain't that bad. Wow.
I've been doing bits and pieces here, but I do like the bulk of it. Like, I could have been knocked this shit out.
Right.
I just ain't do it.
I got you.
But when it's the deadline, I knock this shit out. And I'm good.
Got you. Last thing on my list of this the craziness that's been going on this week that's been running through my mind is, and I've said this before, and I don't know why it just irks me, but I hate
Here we go.
people and their announcements of whatever. Like, especially when they're announcements of things that, I don't know. Like, I'm not dating anymore. Fuck men. Okay. I ain't never did that.
Niggas ain't shit.
They ain't, but we don't have to. I just, announcements annoy me.
Announcing is annoying to you?
Announcements are annoying to me, yes.
So what can people not announce?
You should announce anything. Just live and do it. Whatever it is that needs to be done, go and be great.
I was talking to one of my friends. I was like, we have no pictures together. And we've been places together. We've had good times together, but we don't have any pictures together. We just be in a moment. It's weird.
That's how
And
we
we're both
are.
and we're both photogenic. We have pictures, bitch. Don't do that. It's definitely not us. I wasn't talking to you. When
Did
I
you
was talking.
say no? I wasn't. I was saying that, like, collectively as a group, I think that we take less pictures together because we're typically in the moment, enjoying the moment.
You take the pictures. There's a picture of a.
No. I'm saying, yeah. I typically take pictures of us, you and I, for podcast purposes. Not only, I mean, you're my friend, but but I find it interesting that you said we're both photogenic. What if he was ugly? Would that matter? Would it matter if he was ugly?
No, I'll take a picture of my ugly friend.
Who's your ugly friend, Ramont?
I got a whole album of you.
I left myself open for that.
You did. You really did.
We both know. I definitely have my days, but I'll have your 5 questions.
When I'm going out, I look cute, but don't catch me in the house. Don't catch me while I'm working. I'll be having a mismatched
Well, you work
sweatpants,
from home. It's different.
socks. And it fucks me up because if I'm like running like out to the market or Target or something like that, I change my clothes. Now that I catch myself, before I would just run out and I'm like, bitch.
I think that I will say that I feel that people approach me more when I'm not dressed. Like if I run out, like you said, just run out real quick. And like, for instance, yeah, and this goes back to your point. Beauty is an eye of the beholder. I was leaving work yesterday and I was leaving from work to go run errands. And I literally I had on some sweatpants, a gray t-shirt, some Nikes, and a hat. So I knew I was going to get a manicure. I had to run it. There's a few things I need to do. So that was my look. And everybody was like, oh my God, you look so cute. And I was just like, it's a t-shirt and some sweatpants. Maybe it's not I don't know. Maybe I had a nice face yesterday. I don't know. I want to say I am full.
Right.
Thank you, Forked. And y'all need to go and check them out. Ramont is hopefully, well, I ain't gonna put it on him. If it doesn't come up on the screen somewhere when we introduce them, he didn't do it. But I'll put it in the description where you can find them. I'll put their hours in there. Yeah. Everything was good. I want to try that corn. Do you have anything left? Anything else? I don't even know where our timer is or nothing, but I'm tired.
Okay, friend.
I'm sleepy.
Oh, now you sleepy? Okay,
But I got
it.
so much to do. I have your questions in here. I have 5 questions. Do you have a retirement plan?
Yes.
Good. That wasn't my question. Every now and then I'll be like, give me a question that you would ask your friend that is just kind of out there. So that came from someone else. Number 2. What is the last thing that you spent over $100 on?
My cologne.
What color did you get?
Baccarat.
Got money. Number 3. What is the most vengeful thing that you've done to someone? I really want to know this because I know that.
I think I said it. I've said it before. I mean, it's
not that. Okay, go ahead. If it's what I think it is, then to me, that's not necessarily.
That's not vengeful for you?
If it's what I think it is, not really. It was petty, but it wasn't vengeful.
When I changed the phone numbers in the phone?
Oh, that is kind of vengeful. I remember that story too, but I was thinking when you took the clothes back.
Oh no, that's petty. No, vengeful would be me changing the phone numbers in a phone. Think if I've ever done anything. I don't think I think that was he deserved it, but no. No. Yeah, that would probably been it.
If you could, or no, I'm saying one thing that you could eat every day for the rest of your life.
Is that the only thing I can eat?
You can eat some other stuff too, but you have to eat this every day.
Every day?
Fork'd. I'm just joking.
Fruit. Some type of fruit.
Specific.
Okay.
If it's a fruit, what fruit?
Grapes.
Grapes. Red?
No, green, seedless.
Seedless.
And the cotton candy ones. When
I was
going to
say. Okay. The last one. Your bedroom is the place to be.
Okay.
You have 3 people.
Oh.
One of them is VIP. One of them is general audience. I'm sorry, general admission, which is audience. One of them is access denied.
Okay.
Your people are from Noah's Ark. So Noah, who is played by Daryl Stevens. Wade, who is played by Jensen Atwood. Or Ricky, who is played by Christian Vincent. I like that name. Ooh, this is as long as you've ever thought.
Ricky VIP, Noah general access to not to wait.
General admission. Really? Are you a colorist?
No.
Are you partial to light skin?
No.
And good hair? Why don't you like Wade?
I never said that I didn't like Wade.
But why, Wade was denied. I'm just curious. Is it like...
I mean, that was the only option left. But Wade would have been an obvious choice for the other 2, so that's why he didn't make it there.
He's not obvious for everybody. I'm trying to think how I would have done it. They're all short. Are you taller than them, I wonder?
I don't know. I don't know their heights.
You're much taller than I thought you were. Than I think you are sometimes. In my head, you're short.
Huh.
But you're like 5'10"?
I am 5'10".
You said that with a lot
I did.
of bass in your...
The fact
I
that
am
you-
5'10". Okay. How tall is Daryl Stevens? Because they're all about the same. No. Dang, I didn't realize he was that old. Not old, but... Anyways, enough of that. I'm done. Are you done?
Well, yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of A Little R&R Podcast. I got really tired really fast.
Yeah, because you ate all this damn food.
And I have so much to do today.
This was your idea.
It was. And I enjoyed every minute of it.
All right, guys.
Come back and see us again.
We won't have food next time, though.
Why not?
We're not, because I can't eat on the show, so we can't, unless we're eating with a purpose.
Bye, y'all.
Hey guys, it's your boy Ramont.
And I'm Reese. Check us out at A Little R&R Podcast.
You can find us on Apple, Spotify, and all your podcast streaming services.